Hello everyone, welcome back to your YouTube channel Simplify Maths with Lalit. How are you all? I assume you all are happy. I'm also very happy. And finally, we're going to start with the first chapter, circles. And I'm your mathematics professor Lalit Rankawat. I heartily welcome each one of you in our today's session. Let's get started with the topic circles. Okay, those who are joining for the very first time on our YouTube channel, here we will not only discuss the topic like normally, but we'll discuss the topic at times in detail. We'll understand why the things are happening, we'll understand the logic behind that, and we'll try to make you fall in love with the process of learning mathematics. That's our main aim. Okay, so that eventually you will love the process and you will do the self-study, which is very much required, especially when we talk about the subject maths. Okay, so let's get started with today's class without any further delay, and we'll start with this quote. Okay, first class we can have a quote: it's never too late to make things right. Okay, you can start fresh from today and eventually you can do very good in your life. So let's get started with the topic circles, everyone. Okay, so we'll get started with circles. Here we have, as you can see, circles, and basically we are which students can focus right now is grade 11th, 12th, CBSE, ICSE, other state board students as well can see this video. Depending, it can be in your grade 11th or 12th, like whether you are in which board. Okay. So my name is Lalit Rankawat. For the first lecture, I'll just give you a brief about me. Others can just relate to this. Some few students, right, from other organization. Yes. So my name is Lalit Rankawat. We used to have this before that. So I've done my graduation from NIT Surat. I'm teaching from the past 5 to 6 years, and we not only deal with fundamental of maths, but we deal with fundamentals of life as well. Okay. So yes, let's get started with today's class. We're going to discuss about the definition of circle, some 9-10 concept which should be relevant and which should be useful for solving a lot of concepts, right? A lot of questions, right? And such concepts are going to be useful for us. And various forms of circles. Since this is our first class, we'll discuss these things in detail. Okay, Okay, so as we discussed, first we're going to start with the very basic definition, which most of us knows what is actually a definition of a circle. So which is not a very big deal. If you say, if there is a fixed point given to you, okay, let's say the fixed point is P, and when we talk about there is a fixed distance, right, and let's say this is a fixed distance at 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter, can be anything. Okay, so when we talk about the locus, what is actually a locus? The collection of, when we talk about all such points, there is a fixed point, and that fixed distance, let's say 2 centimeter, there is one point here. At 2 centimeter, there is another point. 2 centimeter, another point, okay, like 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter. So we're gonna have a lot of points with us. So collection of all such points, right? Collection of all such point, or the locus of all such points which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point, is actually what we call as a circle. Okay, this is definition. We'll use this definition to write a few forms of circle as well. Okay, so just to brief. Okay, so what is a circle? We understood that there is a fixed point. Okay, fixed point is what we call as the center of the circle, and there is a fixed distance. The fixed distance is nothing but the radius of the circle. Okay, and such collection of all such point is nothing but the, when we talk about, is the actually the circle, right? This is what we have understood. Now quickly we'll see few 9th and 10th grade concept which we should ideally know, because at times they are useful for us. Okay, so let's quickly see them. Okay, so first thing when we talk about is, let's say this is a circle given to you. Okay, and if there is a chord, what is a chord? When we talk about, if you take any 2 points on the circumference, okay, if you join them, let's say P and Q is a chord, this is your center of the circle. If you drop a perpendicular, okay, quickly we'll revise them. Okay, if you drop a perpendicular from the center, it will bisect the chord. Okay, so it will bisect the chord. That is, you should know, from the center, if you drop a perpendicular to the chord, it will bisect the chord. Okay, now when we talk about diameter, right, we know that is the longest chord. That is not at all a big deal. Now this is first concept. Second concept, when we talk about, if you take a circle and if you take this as your diameter. Okay, so angle in a semicircle, okay, this is a diameter. Angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. This is 90 degree. This is angle in a semicircle. This is 90 degree. If you take this is also 90 degree. Okay, angle in a semicircle is 90 degree. So I'm just briefing you about this properties so that it would be helpful when we'll be solving questions, right? So once if you have doubts, once go through them, okay, from your grade 9th and 10th textbook. So I'm just giving a brief about that. Next when we talk about is, okay, so let's take a circle. I will just quickly read out what is the property we have. Okay, the property is the angle made by a chord of a circle at the center of the circle is double the angle made by the chord at any point on the circumference lying on the same side of the center. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, let's say this is a chord AB. Okay, chord AB, or you can take arc ABC. So angle subtended at the center. Okay, let's say this is angle subtended at the center, and angle subtended at any part or by this chord or by this arc on, when we talk about on the same side of the center. So this angle at the center would be double of this angle. For example, if this is theta, this is 2 theta, correct? Because of the same reason, if this is 180 degree, this is going to be 90 degree. Okay, the same logic. And same thing when we talk about, if we use this, okay, angle on the same segment, like this two are equal. This is theta, this is theta. We'll not get into depth of sector and segment in everything, okay? Otherwise this would be grade 9th and complete revision, which we don't want, okay? So I guess this is clear with this. This two would be the same angle theta. Okay, now just one more, which is at times not much taught to CBC students, right? So is important when we talk about is, so let me just read out the theorem. The theorem says that angle subtended by the chord at any point on the circle by a chord on any point on the circle is equal to angle made by the chord and the tangent at the point of contact. What does that mean? So let's say this is a tangent. Tangent is nothing but a, when we talk about line which touches the circle at one point, okay, and let's say we have any chord with this. Okay, so angle, when we talk about this complete angle, okay, complete angle theta would be equal to this angle theta, correct? So the angle subtended by the chord at any point on the circle, okay, when you talk about this is a chord subtended at any point, let's say P, okay, AB is subtending an angle theta. This is equal to angle made by the chord and the tangent. This is the chord AB and this is the tangent, let's say PQ, this angle theta. This two would be equal, okay? So this is what we should know, okay? So this is easy thing which we know, great. So we have seen some grade 9th and 10th concept. Let's move towards the we are seeing the definition. Now let's move towards the form of circle, and eventually we'll discuss nothing but a few questions based on the same thing. Okay, so let's quickly get started with the first thing, the forms of circle. Okay, so we'll not write much theory and everything because of the time constraint. Yes, so first thing, let's see. Now we'll discuss forms of circles. Okay, some equations of circle, or what you can say, some different forms of circle. So first we'll have equation of circle in center radius form. So trust me, it's a very easy thing. Okay, so what is this? Consider there is a circle, this is a center. Okay, center, you can take this as a P comma Q, x1 y1, anything. Okay, let's say this center is x1 comma y1, which is a given, and the radius is r. Find out the equation of center. So find out the equation of the circle. So how we proceed generally is, everyone, we take any general point x comma y, or you can take h comma k as whatever you wish, then replace h comma k with x comma y. Then how to write equation of a circle is, we'll use the distance formula. According to distance formula, it's x minus x1 square plus y minus y1 square under root. Okay, this is distance is equal to r, which would be eventually x minus x1 square plus y minus y1 square is equal to r square. So this is equation of a circle in center radius form, where x1 comma y1 is nothing but your center, okay, and your r is your radius. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, everyone. Okay, not at all a tough thing, and this is just the basic thing we have started. Okay, okay, great. So quickly we'll see one question. You will tell me the answer. Yes, question number 1, let's take. if the center is 2 comma minus 3 and radius is 4 units, find out EOC. What is EOC? Equation of circle. Okay, chalo, quick. Yes, so quickly try this, and you can just pause the video for a second and write this, open that and give me the final answer. Okay, once you are done, now we'll see. Okay, let's see the solution. The solution goes like this. Let's use color green. So equation is x minus x1. x1, when we talk about, you will relate this as x1 comma y1. x1 will give you 2, y1 will give you minus 3, correct? So x1 is 2, so x minus 2 square plus y minus of minus 3. Okay, don't make mistake in this sign, because trust me, many students quickly just make this mistake. So x minus 2 square plus y plus 3 square is 4 square, which is 16. A minus b square is a square minus 2ab, which is 4x plus 4 plus y square plus 6y plus 9. We'll take this on the other side, minus 16 is 0. So we'll get this as x square plus y square, x square plus y square, minus 4x plus 6y, minus 4x plus 6y. Then we'll take 4 plus 9, 13. 13 minus 16 is 3, if I'm not wrong. Yes. So this would be your equation of a circle. Easy? Yes. Okay. Along with me, you should also write it down in your notes. Okay, make notes along with me. That's how ideally you should just don't just see the video. Okay. Chalo, easy. Okay, let's move to the next part. Now, what will happen if the center is 0 comma 0 and the radius is r? So we know that equation would be x minus 0 square plus y minus 0 square is equal to r square. So very important, x square plus y square is equal to r square is the equation of a circle directly with center 0 comma 0. Easy, easy, right? So it's not a big deal. Yeah, we are starting from the basics only. Yes. Now let's discuss what are concentric circles. What are concentric circles? Circles with same center and different radii. What is the difference between radius and radii? Radius is singular, radii is plural, correct? Okay. Same center, different radii. So this is first circle, this is another circle. Okay. Let's say this is R1, this is R2. So, and center is x1 comma y1. What would be the equation of circle? Let's use red if that is visible. X minus x1 square, y minus y1 square is equal to r1 square. Second equation is x minus x1 square, y minus y1 square is equal to r2 square. So what is the common thing which we are able to understand? Whenever concentric circles are given, always remember the center are same, just the radius would change. Only the radius would change, rest things would remain same. Does it make sense with all of us? Yes, everyone? Okay. Chalo. Quickly, let's see some different forms as well, and we'll move towards next part. Now, the point is, and circle obviously has nothing but infinite diameters, you know that. Okay, let's see one good question. Okay, second question of our class right now. If the lines x plus y equal to 6 and okay, just 2x plus y equal to 4. Okay, I'm not written the question beforehand, so that I'm writing your question, you are also imagining the thing, same thing, okay, along with me, so we can understand. I will tell you a few important things about the how to solve in question and all. Let me first write the question. Okay, if the lines x plus y equal to 6 and x plus 2y equal to 4 are diameters of the circle, okay, which passes through the point 2 comma 6, find its equation. Okay, equation of circle. Now the point is, one thing is should be clear to us, whenever question is given, don't directly jump towards like, okay, question, I will take the pen and will solve. No, just give 4-5 seconds to imagine and to understand the question. Because when you talk about the circles, okay, circles is a part of coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry plays a very important role, okay, mains and advanced both. Eventually, why? The reason behind that is, see, the if you know all the concept and everything, sometimes the answer can be lengthy, but if you are able to visualize and if you are able to solve, high chances you will get to the final answer. Okay, that is the case we can have particularly for coordinate geometry. Okay, so now let's imagine, okay, there are two lines they are talking about. Okay, so there is a circle, and we know that for finding circle we know center, we know radius. This is what is required. Okay, so if the line x plus y and x plus 2y equal to 6 are diameter, okay, then there are two diameters given. Okay, this is first diameter, this is second diameter given. Okay, now which passes through the point 2 comma 6, means the circle is passing through any point 2 comma 6. Then find its equation. Okay, so I know that if the two diameters are passing, the intersection of diameters is nothing but center. Yes, if you are able to like give it a thought, great, otherwise no problem. Okay, so yes, so it's x plus 2y is equal to 4, x plus y is equal to 6. Let's subtract. So 2y minus y is equal to minus 2. Let's substitute in any one of them in this one. So it's x minus 2 equal to 6, x is equal to 8. So our center is 8 comma minus 2. Okay, center is 8 comma minus 2, and so the general equation we have this is x minus x1 plus y minus of minus y minus y1 is equal to r square. Now what we require is r. Since we don't have r, what we have the point 2 comma 6. Now 2 comma 6 would nothing but satisfy this circle equation, right? So this point should lie on this circle. So let's substitute 2 minus 8 square plus 6 plus 2 square is equal to r square. Okay, so this is 6 square 36, 8 square 64 is r square. R square is 100, which means r is 10. Yeah, so we got the answer. So our answer finally will look like as x minus x1. Okay, x minus 8 square plus y plus 2 square is equal to 100. Okay, eventually we can open this quickly. Let's open this. I'm writing directly, so learn with me how to write directly. X square plus y square, here 2x, okay, 2ab, so it's going to be minus 16x and plus 4y. Now this is 64 plus 4 is going to be 68, 64 plus 4 is going to be 68 minus 100 minus 32. Okay, थोड़ा फास्ट हो गया, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा पॉज करके लिख सकते हैं. Okay, eventually see, so the point about mental maths is slowly we'll develop this habit of doing the things when we talk about mentally. Why? Because we become uncomfortable, and when we become uncomfortable, at that moment our growth happens, especially when we talk about our subject. Okay, so at that moment just don't give up, try again, pause the video, note down in your, try solving in your notebook, and then you can check. Okay, eventually done. So it's just basic concept is two diameters are given, their intersection is nothing but center, and from center we can find out another one condition should also be given. One condition is given as 2 comma 6, then yes, we can eventually find out the radius, and then the equation is known. Yes, easy. Okay, chalo, great. We can have a few more like question based on the same thing, but let's move towards one more type of equation of circle. Okay, equation of circle, this is one thing we have seen. Okay, first is center radius form, x minus x1 square plus y minus y1 square equal to r square. Very easy, not at all tough. Now, okay, chalo, we'll have one question quickly. Okay, one question is find the equation of circle, easy question, having center at 2 comma 3 and touching the line x plus y equal to 1. Okay, means this is a circle, this is a line, this is 2 comma 3. Okay, and this is touching this line. Touching this line, what does this mean? This is a nothing but a tangent. This is a tangent. So one thing always should come in your mind whenever tangent is there. So distance from center to tangent is nothing but radius. Okay, so remember this, perpendicular distance always. Okay, these things are important. So if this is a notebook, okay, right here, if something is very important you find which you are like missed, or if you have like something, okay, this is I should know, I should not be able to forget this, so write here, okay, in your notebook such things. ठीक है, अब हम ऐसे ये सब बातें भी हम करते रहेंगे धीरे धीरे हौले हौले. So perpendicular distance from center, guys, is from center to tangent is equal to radius. ठीक है, तो ये radius हो गया. Okay, so let's find out. We know the formula for perpendicular distance from straight line. I assume you know. In case you don't know, from now onwards you should know. The point is, if this is a line ax plus by plus c equal to 0, this is x1 comma y1, correct? And if you have to find out this perpendicular distance, trust me, it's a very easy. Just substitute this point in this line, which is ax1 by1 plus c upon root over a square plus b square. That's how you should proceed. Okay, chalo. So yeah, let's find out the distance, which is nothing but r, is perpendicular distance from this. Always make sure that x, y, 1 all are on the same side, on the left or on the right. Substitute 2 and 3, so it's x is 2, y is 3, minus 1 upon under root. When you talk about what here comes, if you observe, a and b are but nothing but coefficient of x and y. So coefficient of x is 1, coefficient of y is also 1. So 2 plus 3, 5, 5 minus 1, 4, 4 by root 2. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. 2 is root 2 into root 2. So 2 root 2. So r is 2 root 2. Yeah. So now it's easy for us to write. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay, so our equation is x minus x1 square y minus y1 square is equal to r square. R is 2 root 2 square. Let's learn how to write directly. X square y square minus 4x, yes, minus 6y plus c plus 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9 is 13 plus 4 plus 9. Slowly 2 root 2 square, 2 square 4, root 2 square 2, 4 into 2 8. 8 will go on that side, minus. So this is 4 plus 1, 5. Easy? Okay. You can just pause the video, understand, and then you can continue. Okay? Easy. Chalo. Let's move towards next part. Now, next part we have with this is some different forms of circle. Different forms of equation of circle, rather we should say. Okay. We'll move towards the general equation. Before that, these are some easy things which we can cover. Equation of circle, which we write as EOC. Okay, don't also waste much time in writing with 3-4 pens, slowly writing, like making flowers and everything. Okay, वो सब नहीं करना है नोट्स में, है ना. आपके पास टाइम बहुत लिमिटेड है और आपका टाइम एनर्जी हर कोई डिजर्व नहीं करता है, तो वो टाइम को अच्छे से यूज करना है. ठीक है, तो उस टाइम में आपको क्या करना है कि नोट्स बना लो, जो इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ें फटाफट लिखते चलो और आगे बढ़ो और उनको रिवाइज करो. ठीक है, सो विल हैव अ मिक्स ऑफ बोथ इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी. Yes, I guess you mostly, I would be talking in English only, which mostly you guys are able to understand. But ठीक है, बीच में से कुछ हिंदी भी बोल ही सकते हैं. But कुछ नहीं समझ में आया तो let us know in the comment section, guys. Equation of the circle touching one or both the coordinate axis, right? तो अब इसका मतलब क्या? What does this actually mean if you observe? Right now, okay, color, which color? Let's take white color. Okay, एक ही में हम सब कुछ कर दें क्या? एक ही में कर सकते हैं? कर तो सकते ही हैं, चलो करते हैं. Okay, let's say this is one of the circle. Okay, trust me, it's a circle. This is alpha comma beta. Alpha comma beta ले लेते हैं, डरना नहीं है. Okay, now see, what is alpha comma beta in this one? Okay, so see, point is, this is a circle. So right now our interest is if the circle touches the x-axis, right? And this point is, let's say, 2,4. So what is actually 2? You can understand, this is 2, this is 4, correct? This is 2, this is 4, what it is there. Okay, yeah, so sorry, so 2 and 4. So the point is, if you observe, this y would be your radius, So this is going to be x minus 2 square, y minus 4 square is equal to radius square, which is 4 square. Easy? Yes or no? How this is radius? Let's see again. This is a circle, and this is, when we talk about, is your radius, correct? And this is your y, so because it is touching the x-axis. So can I say in this case, what is this? This is beta, and let's say this is C1. This is center is C1. This is circle is S1. Okay. So let's write S1 touches x-axis. Okay, so you can directly write its equation, touches x-axis, so its equation is x minus alpha square y minus beta square is equal to beta square. Yes, easy. Everyone with me? Slowly. Now let's see the second one. Let's see if there is a circle which touches the y-axis. Okay, let's say this is 4, 2. What does actually 4, 2 means? This is 4, and okay, this is not like looking practically. Okay, let's take this as 4, 8. This is 8. So this is 4, this is 4. Okay, if I just draw here, those who are able to see, awesome. Those who are not able to see, I'm there, don't worry. This is 4, this is 8. So can I say the x coordinate is the radius? Yes, no? Yes, bahut badhiya. Great, guys. Okay, so this is a circle with this. Okay, just see the emotions please, not the diagram, although I'm good at drawing. Alpha comma beta, S2, this is alpha. S2 touches y-axis, so I'll write x minus alpha square plus y minus beta square is equal to, the radius is gonna be alpha square. Radius is alpha. ठीक है, चलो हम आ जाते हैं लास्ट पे. Yes, easy everyone with me? Okay, great. Now touching one or both the coordinates. So first we have seen for x, then we have seen y. Now we'll see for O. Yes. Okay, yes, I am able to remember everyone doing O in the class. Those who have attended the online or offline class before, they can relate. Yes. So let's say this is, let's see here, this is a circle. Now see, this is when we talk about like a tangent only, no? So this is radius and this is radius, means both has to be equal if it touches both the axes. So if this is 2, this has to be 2, then center is also 2, 2. So x minus 2 square y minus 2 square is equal to 2 square. हैं, हाँ, ठीक है, चलो समझ में आ रहा है, फील आ रहा है, बहुत ही बढ़िया. अभी डायग्राम बनाने में प्रॉब्लम है. Okay, some sort of we are able to do that. Chalo, great, I am proud of me. Okay, so this is alpha comma alpha, this is alpha, this is okay, radius only. So S3, when we talk about S3 touches both the axes. Okay, S3 touches both the axes. Sorry, center is alpha comma, okay, obviously we know that. And let's write the equation. So it's x minus alpha square y minus alpha square is equal to alpha square. Okay, now just one thing, if they're saying touches both the axes, so what would be the radius? Radius is not alpha, radius, remember, is mod alpha. Okay, alpha can be negative, right? Like for example, alpha is like negative when I talk about minus 2 comma 2, minus 2 comma 2, some sort of like this. Okay, then you cannot say radius is minus 2, so it's always modulus of alpha. Okay, chalo, I guess this is now clear with us, all of us. Similarly, mod beta mod alpha. Okay, okay guys, so everyone super clear with this? कुछ डाउट है तो बता देना, नेक्स्ट क्लास में कमेंट्स के थ्रू ले लेंगे. ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया. So there's just one point, quick revision. What we have seen in this is, if it touches the x-axis, then touches the axis, y coordinate, or the, when we talk about ordinate is your radius. When it touches the y-axis, so it's x coordinate or abscissa is your nothing but the radius. When it touches both the axes, then both the coordinates are same, and which is nothing but the radius. Okay. Okay guys, since we have seen this, let's have one question based on this. Okay, quickly once see this. Meanwhile, we'll have the question. Okay, let's have the question. Yes, all with me. So directly let's take one good question. Yes. Okay, so now let's see the next question. Next question we have is question is find the equations of circles. Okay, touching y-axis at 0,4 and cutting x-axis in a chord of length 6 centimeter. Length 6 units. Okay. So now the question is, let's understand what the question wants to tell. We have to find the equation of circles. Till now we have seen the equation of circle is x minus x1 square plus y minus y1 square is equal to r square. Now it's touching the circle at 0,4. So 0,4 is this point, and it's making an intercept of 6 centimeter. Okay, or cutting in chord of 6 centimeter on x-axis. So this is one of the circle possible. This point is 0,4. Now let's say this is our center. Okay, this is our center. Since it's touching this, so we know that this is 4, this is 4, this is equal to 4, this is 0,4, right? Okay. Now, okay, we'll talk about the center later on. First point is, if this is 4 centimeter, okay, and this is like when we talk about from center, if you draw perpendicular, it's gonna be it's gonna be tangent, right? This is gonna be the radius, this is the tangent, right? So this is 4 centimeter. Now the point is, this complete is 6 centimeter, and we know that if we draw perpendicular from the center to the chord, it bisect the chord. This length is gonna be 3 centimeter, correct? 3. Okay, initial properties which we have seen 3, 4, this has to be 5. If this has to be 5, this is also 5. Reason behind that is this is radius, both are radius. Okay, so our center is 5,4. Center is 5,4 and radius is 5. So that's how we're gonna write the equation of the circle. Okay, we'll just draw that, don't worry. Since one of this circle is this, another circle possible is this circle. Okay, like both the side circles are possible. Okay, so in this way we're gonna proceed. So if you're able to understand, just raise your hand at your home only. Okay, now let's see. So let's draw the diagram. So two circles, as we have discussed, are possible. Okay, two circles are possible, we know that. First, this is the first circle. Second, this is the circle. Okay, you got the point, right? Okay, now the point is 0,4. This distance is 4. This is nothing but 4. It's complete as 6. This is 3. According to Pythagoras, this is 5. So the radius is 5. Center is 5,4. So C1, C2, two circles we have. Let's write the equation of C1. So x minus 5 square plus 5 minus 4 square is equal to 5 square. Yes, makes sense everyone. C2 would be this exactly here, we can understand. Okay, radius is going to be 5, same thing, right? 3, and this is going to be this distance is 4, right? This is 5. This is 4, this is 3, this is 5. So it's going to be like x is going to be negative. So when we talk about, so this exactly, this is 3 only, okay, right? This complete is not 3, this complete is 5. So it's minus 5 comma 4. So x plus 5 square plus 5 minus 4 square is equal to 5 square. Then we can find out the equation, we can solve that. Okay, okay, good question. Yes, making sense with all of us quickly. Awesome guys, great. Chalo, let's move towards the next concept. Once quickly see this. Okay, you can just pause, or I can see this, and we'll move towards the next step. Move towards the general equation of circle. Okay, so move towards the next part. Now let's discuss general equation of circle. General equation of circle is written as x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2f5 plus c equal to 0. Let's use completing the whole square method. Completing the whole square method, I assume everyone is aware. In case you are not aware, let's quickly understand. Let's say if it is 2x square plus 7x plus 6 equal to 0, use the completing the whole square method. Okay, somewhat like this is given. So what we can do is first always take common. Okay, let's say, okay, this is 3. So x square, a square plus 2ab. It's a square plus 2a. Now what should be the other number? What you can do is, there are either, if you can directly write 7 by 4, awesome. Like basically it should be multiplied and it should be like this only. Or what you can do here is take this as b. 2xb is 7 by 2x. X cancel, b is 7 by 4. Okay, you can use this. So plus b square minus b square plus 3 equal to 0. So what we have done here is plus b square, so this would become x plus 7 by 4 whole square, and y minus, because this would get cancelled and this 2 would remain same. That's the reason. And this is equal to 7 by 4 whole square minus 3. This is how we'll proceed. So that's the basic idea how we can get towards the point. Okay, now the case is, so directly let's start writing. So this is a square plus 2a, this is g, correct, plus g square minus g square, correct, plus y square plus 2yf plus f square minus f square plus c equal to 0. Yes, so what does this represent? This is x plus g whole square. What does this represent? This is y plus f whole square, and then we have minus g square minus f square plus c. I will take this on the other side. Is g square plus f square minus c. Okay, which I can write as under root, or let it be, okay, so okay, let this be as it is. Now if I compare this with x minus x1 square plus y minus y1 square is equal to r square. So I'll get my x coordinate as minus g, y coordinate as minus f, and radius is under root g square plus f square minus c. Got the point? Yes. Okay, this is very, very important. Now, so the basic idea is, okay, what we have to do is how to find out the center. Center is minus g comma minus f. Okay, and radius when we talk about is under root g square plus f square minus c. Yeah, so under root g square plus f square minus c. Now the point about this is one thing we should take care. Okay, so for example, what is actually that if you observe? Okay, because see, directly from now onwards, slowly we'll directly write what is actually the x coordinate. It's nothing but minus coefficient of x by 2 minus coefficient of y by 2, correct? What is coefficient of x? 2g. So it's basically 2g by minus 2, which is minus g. This is when you talk about the center. So if you remember in this manner, no, it would be easy for you. Like if you have to remember the center part. And the radius, yes, obviously you are able to understand, which is under root g square plus f square minus c. So about the point circle I was talking about now. So what, okay, what is a point circle? We'll get to know about that. So now the first thing is, if g square plus f square minus c is greater than 0, it means radius is a real. So we'll say it is a real circle. If g square plus f square minus c is equal to 0, means radius is 0. So is what we call is a point circle. What is a point circle? Just a point is what we call is a point circle. If g square plus f square minus c is less than 0, we'll say it's an imaginary circle or no real circle possible. Okay, 3 cases are there. Easy? Yes. Let's see one question. Everyone would be able to Okay, let's see some questions which we have seen beforehand only, so it would be easy for us. Okay, so let me just take one example. Okay, x square plus y square minus 7x plus 4x and minus 5. Let's take minus 5. Okay, I'm just taking any random example. So let's see the center. Center is nothing but minus 7 upon minus 2, 4 upon minus 2. Directly divide by minus 2. So we'll get 7 by 2 comma 2. This is your center. This is your, when you talk about g or minus g, this is your nothing but minus g. Actually, if you observe, it's minus g comma minus f is the center. And in this case, this is 2g is minus 7. So g is minus 7 by 2. F is like 2f is 4, so f is 2. So g and f are this, and minus g comma minus f, which is 7 by 2, and minus f, and we talk about, sorry, this is negative, so minus 2 would be the center. Now let's find out the radius. Radius is under root g square plus f square minus c. Under root, which is 49 by 4, f square, which is 4, c. Now c is not 5, c is on the left side, c is minus 5. So minus minus would become plus 5. Then normally we can solve. Right now our interest is not to calculate exact value. This is 9 into 4. 9 into 4 is 36 by root 4, which eventually you will give, oh wow, eventually we got correct. So root 81 is 9, so 9 by 2 is our radius. Okay, 9 into 4, 36. No, it's not 9, my bad. It's 85. 585. Root 85 by 2. Okay, nevertheless, but this is how we'll find. So I guess this is very much clear with everyone from the general equation. If this is the general equation, center is minus g comma minus f, which is minus coefficient, whatever the coefficient of x is there, divide by minus 2, that would be a center, and g is divide by 2, divide by 2 is g and f, and this is c. Under root c square plus f square minus c is radius. Second thing, real circle, if this is greater than 0, equal to 0 if it is a point circle, less than 0 if it is an imaginary circle. Okay, so I guess this is also clear with this. We have seen one example. Okay, and now, so the second degree equation. Okay, the second degree equation is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx 2fy plus c equal to 0. It represents a conic. When it will represent a circle, it represents a circle when a is equal to b and h is equal to 0. Okay, remember this, when a is equal to b and h is equal to 0, so it represents a circle. That is the main condition when we talk about. And obviously delta we consider as delta, which is, it should not be 0. If delta can become 0, this is a point circle. Okay, delta when we talk about, which is, you remember, a, b, c, then kgf, kgf, kgf minus k plus h, minus k plus h, like kgf minus k plus h. Okay, kk and h. In this way we can remember abc, hgf, hgf, this is delta. Okay, for point circle, what we take, normally we should, delta should not be equal to 0. Okay, for point circle we take delta equal to 0, a is equal to b and h equal to 0. What is a point circle? Any point you take. For example, the point is 2, 3. It represents a circle with radius 0. So what's its equation? Equation is x minus 2 square plus y minus 3 square is equal to 0 square. So it represents a circle. Okay, yes, the point circle. At times it is helpful. Okay, so I guess still here it's clear. Let's have one question on this and then we can end the class. We'll have 2 questions quickly. Okay, in the first class we won't stretch too much. Okay, question is px square plus 2 minus qxy plus 3y square minus 6qx plus 30y plus 6 q equal to 0. It represents a circle. Find out p and q. So p is equal to 3. Coefficient of x square is equal to coefficient of y square, and h should be 0. So q, 2 minus q is 0. So we'll get q is 2. Easy question. Yes, let's move to our next question. Take your time, slowly, and you can see this. If you have doubt, let me know. Easy thing, है ना? A is equal to B, coefficient of x square, coefficient of y square are same, and this should be 0. H term should be 0. Okay, minus 2x plus 2a plus a plus 3 equal to 0. It represents a real circle with non-zero radius. Non-zero radius is the case. So non-zero radius, when we talk about, what will apply the condition is r is greater than 0. What is r? Root over g square plus f square minus c. What is g when we talk about? G is not minus 2 by minus 2. That is the center. Minus 2, this is 2g. So g is minus 2 by 2. So it's minus 1. F is 2a by a, which is a. C is whatever the left is c. C is not only when I talk about 3. Okay, so let's substitute. So g square plus f square minus c is greater than 0. G square is 1 square plus a square minus a minus 3 is greater than 0. So eventually get a square minus a minus 2 greater than 0. Let's factorize this. A greater than 0. So see, first when we talk about is negative is there and minus, here also negative. Product is negative means both are of different sign, and when we talk about sum is negative means the bigger value is negative. So it's 2 and 1, so we'll have minus 2 and plus 1. So see, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 2, minus 1, sorry, minus 2 into 1 is minus 2. So now how to solve this on, I'll just quickly give you idea about the wavy curve method. I guess you, if you are aware, great. If you are not, understand right now. A is equal to 2, A is equal to minus 1. First find where both are becoming 0. Plot them on number line, minus 1 and 2. Now take any value less than minus 1. Let's say minus 5. Just check the sign. Minus 5 minus 2 is negative. So I'm getting negative. Minus 5 plus 1 is negative. Negative would become positive. So if both are, generally make sure their like coefficient is either 1 or at least positive is there, and just check the number of terms are there where power is nothing but a odd number, like power 1. Okay, if square is there, ignore that, or even power is there, ignore that. So there are two numbers, so negative would become positive, then alternative would go. So answer would be a belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 2 to infinity. This is first way to write. Second way is a is less than minus 1, or we can take a is greater than 2. That's how we'll proceed. Okay, let's see the question. The question is, find out the value of a such that we'll have real circle with non-zero radius. Okay, so r should be greater than 0. Under root g square plus f square minus c is greater than 0. G is nothing but minus 2 by 2, which is minus 1. If they are asking center, then obviously you would say 1 comma minus a, center. Okay, this is 2a by 2, which is 2, and this is a plus 3. So g square plus f square minus c is greater than 0. We'll apply this condition. Then you know how to solve by wavy curve method. I guess this is clear with us. Okay, nice. Okay, chalo, great. Let's summarize what we have seen today. So we started with circle. We started first the definition. There is a fixed point and there is a fixed distance, and when we talk about the locus of all such point is a nothing but a circle. Then we have seen few 9th and 10th grade properties, okay, which we should be habituated is like if you drop a perpendicular from the center, it bisects the chord, which we know. Second, when we talk about angle subtended at the center is double the subtended at any other part by this chord. This is theta, this is 2 theta, this 2 are also same, this is theta, this is theta. Okay, angle in a semicircle is 90 degree, this is 90, this is 90, this is the diameter. Next, when we talk about angle subtended by any chord, this chord, okay, this angle theta and angle by at the point of contact and the tangent both are same. Okay, so these are the few things which we have seen. Then we discussed about equation of circle in radius form. X minus y1 square is equal to r square. X1 y1 is the center, this is the radius. Then if it touches the x-axis, okay, if it touches the x-axis, so it's x minus alpha square, y minus beta square. Radius would be nothing but beta. If it touches the x-axis, beta. If it is touching the y-axis, so the exactly same alpha square. If it touches both, So alpha, alpha, alpha square. Okay, this is the revision part we are saying. So I guess we are able to recall that thing. Okay, then we have seen general form x square y square 2gx 2fy plus equal to 0. Center is minus g comma minus f. Radius is root over g square plus f square minus c. It's a real circle. Okay, when we talk about r is greater than equal to 0. Okay, and point circle when r is equal to 0, imaginary when r is less than 0. And second degree equation, a is equal to b, h equal to 0 should be there, and delta is not equal to 0. If it is a point circle, delta equal to 0, a equal to b, h equal to 0, a equal to b. Okay, this is what we have seen. So I guess everyone is able to recall what we have seen today. Okay, so hope we have enjoyed our today's session, what we have done in the class, and you have revised. And yes, so let me know in the comment section how was it. Hope you enjoyed that. Anything more you required, we'll have few changes like based on the constructive feedback and so on. We'll slowly do some changes and we'll move towards the, like, we'll have a better thing at the end, right? So since this is the first class, I just quickly want to upload it as soon as possible. That's what it was there. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. Hope you enjoyed our today's session. I'm your mathematics professor Lalit Rankat signing off. We'll meet you in the next class. Till then everyone, work hard, study hard, and be smart. You all are very awesome. Chalo, bye everyone.